the garden. One Saturday, my wife and I were walking through the Bronx Botanical Garden, and we were in awe of the beauty around us. From the large tulip trees to the bulbs, shrubs, and peonies. The coruscating colors and the taking textures. It was a moving mosaic of tints and tones. And I couldn't help but admire this painting these plants produced. Vastly differing flora, yet their uniqueness they did not lose. The lovely lilacs with their lavender color, the roses with their aroma and thorns adorned, the clusters of asters with the narrow petals, and the chrysanthemums where butterflies had flown and settled. It was a beautiful picture of what our world could be. Humanity, differing, distinct, and yet living in harmony. Yet if I were to be honest, togetherness feels like a daunting concept ahead. I look at the life I've curated for myself, and I stay close to those like me instead. I tell myself, it's okay to be comfortable. It's familiar, and those things are good to strive for, right? But then I take a few steps back and see I'm planted one of a million jasmine flowers, where all of us are just alike. And for a period of life or a season, sure, a field of one flower can be great. But what if we celebrate our uniqueness and differing cultures? Can you imagine the loving world that we would create? I would trade in my fear for faith, trust and belief in another, taking in hope instead of hate, sacrificing my resources and comfort for the betterment and benefit of someone else's sake. See, if it weren't for the garden, I wouldn't believe that it could be done. But I've been exposed to the beautiful landscape that welcomes each and everyone. This world of peace and hope can exist. The change starts from the ripple effects of loving actions from you to another one. When we can sit at a table together to hear each other's stories and experiences, to learn from one another. And we'll find out we've got much more in common with one another. Maybe find a new friend, sister, or brother. Man, it's our job to cultivate this culture of peace, to create spaces of listening and belonging, to open our hearts and ears to others' life stories. That's the garden that we've been longing. So I want to invite you to join me in taking a step of faith. I want to trade my prejudice and preconceived notions for an opportunity to find someone different that I can celebrate. From their culture to their clothing to their faith and favorite food, you and I are all beautiful flowers. So let's all come close to each other and together plant our roots. Nelson Mandela said it best, and you hold on to this seed. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is the difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. Thank you.